Hello and welcome to my little mod support thing I'm going to be doing for a little video. Talking about different modding options that can happen, or well, modding problems that can happen, modding problems that have happened to me. And if you have any problem that's happening to you that I didn't cover, go ahead and comment it down. I could probably help you with it. I might be able to. Now this is talking about console modding. So, if you're not doing my console modding and you're on a PC, go away. You're fucked. This is talking about console modding. Granted, some of it could apply to other mods. But, and first one I want to talk about right here is a thing I don't want to do because I hate doing it. But, anyway, is the you ran out of RAM problem. Or ran out of storage and it won't open your game. This happens every now and then when you're playing with mods, especially if you're playing with them specifically just with the modded truck. Basically what's happening is your gaming console is running out of more or less processing power. More or less. It's not entirely what it is, but it's more or less processing power to even run that save file. But, or just quick access memory. I always forget what RAM actually is, but basically you're going to have to disable all your mods to be able to either play that, or you may even have to delete that save file if that appears. The same thing goes with a storage warning that appears. I've not had that happen. I've had both of them happen to me once, which it's very simple. You just have to go to your mod list and disable all your mods and open the game up. It may not let you remod that save file. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. That's just more of the game file, how big it is too. With how big the save file is, well, sometimes things happen. Especially if you're using mod trucks a lot. If you're using mod trucks a lot, that error is likely going to appear. Now, if that does appear, don't panic. Like I did, and you may not even be able to start a new game. But again, the best way to solve that, the RAM problem or even the storage problem, just go to your mods list and disable every mod you have in any save file. Just disable all of them. You should be able to open up the game again. If you can't, you might actually have to delete a mod or two. That might also work. If that doesn't work, generally just disabling everything works fine. Generally. Save file you're going to have to open up without mods entirely so the game can clear them too. So you're going to lose your trucks as well. So if you are playing with mods, I do suggest you delete your mod trucks every other time you play with them. Because if you don't, that thing's likely going to appear. All these three trucks I here are modded. If you can't tell, this is not an ANK. This is a modded truck with that. This is basically the truck the ANK is basically modeled after, if you're curious. Which, I love this military truck. It's fun to use, and mods are honestly fun to use. That little pickup is just a fun little mod truck. Whatever. Now, another thing that can happen with mods is a truck glitching out. That happens a lot. The best thing to do with that is, if you can, recover the truck, delete it, and then you may have to buy it again. That generally happens with just modded trucks in general. If they're just glitched out, they won't move, or something like that. You're going to have to do that. Just recover the truck, delete it, then redo stuff. You're probably gonna have to. Just how those things go. Another thing I've seen before and heard of before is just any modded truck just not packing any cargo on your truck. That can actually happen a lot. That's happened. That hasn't entirely happened to me once. It was just being weird. Well, it hasn't happened to me is the best way to describe it. But anyway, that can generally happen with any kind of mod truck, especially now with the logging. That's pretty common with any kind of logging modded truck that happens. So the best way to deal with that is either A, wait for a patch to come out from the creator, either delete then reinstall the mod, and or even just taking the truck back again and selling it and trying again. Those are the best things to happen with a truck not packing. That actually can happen. What happened with me was pretty much what that happened is the truck just wouldn't pack. So all I had to do was I just recovered the truck, went back, and it worked fine. But that was my case. Mods are just finicky in general, especially on consoles. Console modding is finicky, likely to break, and a lot of things. Especially consoles. Especially consoles. Consoles are just terrible to mod with sometimes. But it's obviously it's fun to do, so you want to do it. So you're gonna always want to end up doing it anyway. So, but if you have any kind of modding problem or anything like that, go say it in the comments. I'm very easy to talk to. I should be able to help you. Hopefully I should be able to. Especially, but I will say though, majority of my advice is more than likely going to be disable your mods, then re-enable them. Either do that, completely delete the mod, then completely reinstall it, and do that. Now, there are also other mods that just don't cooperate together, so that can happen with coding, and then just everything glitches and everything dead. Now, here's one tip though I will say you really should do with any kind of modding thing. Have two save files. Have one save file that isn't modded and another save file that is. You'll be a lot happier with yourself. It comes in handy having two save files for when you're modding, or just multiple in general. So you may have one save file with one mod in it, another save file with another mod in it. I actually suggest doing that, especially for testing mods. And give me a second. I had to sneeze. But yes, modding's a fun thing. I love they added it, but oh dear God, can mods be annoying. But again, if I didn't cover anything in here, just say it in the comments, and I will gladly help you. Because modding is so much fun, but there are so many things that can happen. Another thing is, the RAM and the storage one, they're very annoying to deal with, but you have to disable your mods that get rid of your trucks. You just have to. So, if you want that save file at least, you're going to have to do that. So that can always happen. Other than that, those are pretty much the main things other than the trucks getting out, trucks being gone. Another thing I've seen, this was a while ago though, so they probably patched it out by now, but when modding trucks, sometimes your entire money thing's gone. That pretty much means your save file's gone. I'm sorry, but there's not much you can really do about that, especially with consoles. Your money's just gone and your trucks are gone. There's not much you can really do about that. And obviously you have to have an internet connection to your mods. Now if that screen that shows up that mods are disabled, just go to your mod select browser, click on it, let it open and display, and then just go back to game. It should work. Should work for that, because that happens all the time to me. But again, I have two save files. I always play with two save files. This is my modded one. Happens all the time. Now, other downsides to modding are obviously that you're gonna have to deal with. Oh, what you're gonna deal with? You're gonna deal with the long loading times, which are always annoying, but they just happen. Long load times just happen, so there's not much you can do about it. So if there's any mod truck that has like 90 tires, you're gonna have problems. But that's what I have to say about mods. Hopefully I helped maybe. If I didn't, if you want to be more direct, just ask me in the comments. I don't care. I don't mind. Go ahead and ask. It's simple. I can type better than I can speak. So, again, hopefully it helped. If it didn't, I'm sorry. Go say it in the comments. I will hopefully be able to help you with any kind of mod. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, bye.